the Bensalem Robotics Demo Night on March 8th, 2023.
2023 Demo Night. Thank you all for coming out. I know for some of you, if you have kids on the team, this is probably the first time you've seen your kid in like a week. I promise you they're well taken care of and well fed while they're here. But thank you all again for coming out. For those of you who don't know who we are, we're Team 5401. We are the Bensalem High School Fight and Robotic Owls. We are the 9th through 12th robotics team here in Bensalem Township School District. The next slide. Oh, and my name is Virginia McKay. I'm one of the coaches here on the team. Before we get into the exciting stuff and the robot reveal, we kind of wanted to tell you a little bit about who we are and what FIRST is. And here's our mission statement. I won't bore you and read the whole thing, but this drives every single thing that we do as a team. One of our biggest mission statements is one of the main focuses of our mission statement is we are committed to promoting and supporting STEM education at all levels, both in our school district and in our community as a whole. Back there tonight when you came in, we had some of our elementary and middle school robotics teams doing a little demo of their robots. That's directly because of this, because we send kids down to those schools every week to mentor and help those kids with their robots and with their team. So now you're gonna watch a very quick video that I think really perfectly, 2 minutes, sums up what FIRST Robotics is, and then I'm gonna hand it over to Tom.
This isn't a robot. It very well may have hydraulic arms, a drivetrain, and a circuit board, but this isn't a robot. This is a lesson in humility, hard work, and collaboration. This is a CrossFit workout, or the muscle upstairs. This is an apple for the next generation of Newtons. It's a lot of things, but this isn't a robot. This is a roadmap that leads straight to engineering. This is a rock to shatter 1,000 glass ceilings, a rope to pull a generation up and out of poverty, a sledgehammer to break down cultural barriers, and a universal language spoken in every nation on earth. And because of that, this is a compass that can help point the way to peace. But please, don't think this is just a robot. This is Glastonbury for technology. This is mission control for the next moonshot. This is the Rosetta Stone to help translate the future. This is the sport that will help us win tomorrow. This is the software to program ourselves to cure cancer, build a clean engine, or step foot on Mars. But this isn't a robot. It's a machine to build the people who will change the world.
So this year's game is called First Energize, and we have a video showing how the game is played this year.
Welcome to the 2023 First Robotics Competition game, Charged Up, presented by House. 2 alliances of 3 teams each compete to score cubes and cones into their grid to charge up their community. The alliances earn additional points if their robots are docked to or engaged with their charge station. Robots start each match in your community and may be preloaded with either 1 cube or 1 cone. Each alliance may choose where to stage 4 additional game pieces. During the first 15 seconds of the match, robots are autonomous. Without guidance from their drivers, robots score preloaded game pieces, collect and score additional game pieces, and are docked to or engaged with their charge station. Charge station points earned during auto count towards a potential activation bonus. The grid has nodes specific to cones and cubes, and some where either a cone or cube can be scored. During the remaining 2 minutes and 15 seconds, drivers control their robots. Robots continue to collect cubes and cones from human players at their substations to deliver power to the grids in their community. Each community contains 3 grids. The center grid is the cooperation grid. A link is a line of 3 game pieces scored on the same row. Completing enough links earns the alliance a sustainability bonus. If each alliance scores at least 3 game pieces in the cooperation grid, the sustainability bonus threshold is lowered for both alliances. Robots are protected within their community and loading zones. As time runs out, robots race to their charge stations. Alliances earn points for each robot docked to or engaged with the charge station. Earning enough charge station points earns the alliance the activation bonus. The alliance that earns the most points wins the match.
So this is our graduating class, our seniors. Many of us spent 4 years on the team, and we had a lot of commitment here on the team. A lot of us are also student leadership, which we'll see on the next slide. Not on the next slide, but mentors. So our mentors here are adults who take time out of their lives to spend here sometimes every day, but also every other day, multiple hours a day. It's almost like a second job, but a big thank you to all of our mentors because they support the program, they educate us, and they take so much time out of their day to support STEM education for the next generation. Can we get a round of applause? And our student leadership, up here we have our chief engineer, Brian Olson, right here. He's in charge of all of the technical aspects of the robot, so actually getting the physical robot put together, working, and he also oversees the sub-team level leadership as well, and helps him out with any problems. He is really a jack of all trades in the tech side of the team. And our chief safety engineer, Caitlin McMillan, she makes sure everybody stays safe. Safety is our #1 aspect of the team because without a safe environment, you can't learn all the skills that you need to learn and stay motivated on the team. So she really looks out for the team and makes sure that we have no injuries and that everything's done safely and properly. And our outreach coordinator, Isabel Hennessy, I think she's back. She coordinates all the outreach for the team. So when we do laptop donations, we donate laptops. We have a whole bunch of pallets of laptops back there. But we organize and donate laptops to other educational organizations in the area, and she's a really big part of that. Additionally, we have a slide coming up that shows all of our sponsors. And we are a completely self-funded team, so she helps organize all of that and organize our funding. Additionally, the FLL and FTC teams that we support, they're the teams from the middle schools and the elementary schools that are more or less like the robotics that we have here, but for the younger students, so they can also get the STEM education that we get here. So thank you to Isabel Hennessy. And our Chief Marketing and Operations Officer, Jenna Riley. So here are our sponsors, our biggest sponsors this year are Boeing, DoD STEM, Raytheon Technology, Dow, Comcast, and Gene Haas Foundation. They all contribute relatively large sums of money to our team so we can stay afloat, as we are completely self-funded. We don't get any money from the school district itself, so it's important that we do outreach to get these sponsors and that they support our educational endeavors. And here are some of our upcoming events. I encourage everybody to take a picture and save this information, especially for the Ben Salem District event, because both events are completely open to the public, and the Ben Salem District event, all of the purchases made there will go directly to supporting the team, and you'll be able to see the entire setup that we have going into a competition here at Ben Salem.
So, like Tom mentioned, one of our competitions is here at Ben Salem. And real quick, just to back up, all of these competitions are free of charge, open to the public. You can show up Saturday, Sunday, no charge. It's a ton of fun. We host our own right here in our gymnasium, and we need volunteers. It's a lot of work, but it's also a ton of fun, and it raises about $10,000 for the team, which is $10,000 that we're not taking from the school district, which can go to fund other programs, art, music, education, etc. So, I have, for those of you tonight that are willing to sign up and take a shift to help at our event, and we need help with everything, from handing out food at the snack bar to working the register in the cafeteria. They're short shifts. If you see Jenna tonight, Jenna has the rolling cart with like the tote bags and stuff. If you see Jenna and you sign up to volunteer tonight while you are here, you get a free t-shirt. It's an awesome shirt. It's from last year's event. It was student designed. It's a super cool shirt, limited edition, bright green. You know you want one. And again, this event raises $10,000 for the team that we're not taking from the district. That we can allow that money to go to other programs. So taking a 4-hour shift, working a register, is a huge, huge help to us.
2-hour shift.
2-hour shift. Oh, I was wrong. 2 hours? You can do 2 hours. I can do 2 hours, but I already do a million hours. But sign up.
If you have questions, Shayla and I are wandering around.
Yeah, but if you have questions, our 2 event coordinators are here, Shay and Sean, and they will be happy to talk to you. But you can see Jenna, sign up, and get a very cool shirt, limited edition. And then also, if you want to buy one of our very cool hats or embroidered tote bags, also see Jenna. The tote bags are super cool. They are $25, hats are $30. And again, all of this goes to the team, so we're not taking money from the school district. It's just going to help fund the robot, fund travel costs, all of that stuff. And if you've got kids on a Lego League or an FTC team, chances are we've helped you guys out in some way, shape, or form, buying supplies, paying for registration fees. So this money isn't just going to necessarily support the high school team, it's supporting robotics at Ben Salem.
So this glorious robot before you is named Bucky. In case you're, just scratching your head trying to figure out where that name came from, it actually came from this popular character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe named Bucky, or the Winter Soldier. It's named after that character because it has a giant metal arm akin to the character itself. So let me tell you a bit more about Bucky. The general design of Bucky was actually cumulatively developed by our team on January 7th and 8th during what's known as kickoff season in the robotics FRC season. So during this design, we try to optimize for efficiency and practicality. After this, we led into further design, and those design changes adapted according to prototyping that we found out in weeks after from that initial weekend. So, our design team, which is led by Aiden McLendon, which you see over there, you just said hi. And then the design was fed into our manufacturing team, which is led by Joey Hennessy. Once we got our parts manufactured, we then fed those parts into our assembly/integration team, led by Kira right there. And then finally, once we got the robot actually built, we got the program as programmed by our programming lead over there, Tiffany Gao. Say hi. So now that I've introduced to you our team who actually made the robot, without further ado, I introduce you to our drive team, Justin Squares and Aiden McLendon again. Sorry for that. He does it.
Good evening, BHS. I'm at Robotics Demo Day. I'm here with
Aiden.
Aiden, what is your role on the robotics team?
So I am the CAD lead on our team, and I'm the driver of our robot.
That is amazing. Can you just explain kind of what's going on today?
Okay, so today is our demo night. This is our first public reveal of our robot. Anyone from the community is invited to see our robot. We give a demonstration of what our team does and what our robot is for this year's competition.
Explain, what do you kind of do on the team, like in specific?
Okay, so my job on the team as CAD lead is I oversee the full design of the robot. So from day one, I sit down with my design team and we will discuss our plans of how we want to play the game. And we start that by figuring out what our strategy is for the game, and we figure out the best possible mechanisms that can play that strategy. Then throughout the team, we'll create a computer-aided design that can be used by the shop and assembly to put our robot together for our game.
Sounds amazing. Has there been any challenges so far in the season?
Yeah, so our biggest challenge of the season has been our claw. It was a lot heavier than we anticipated it to be when we were originally doing our design, and that led to a lot of problems rotating that arm. But since then, we've gone through 5 or 6 iterations, and we got that arm working.
That's amazing. And are you excited for any upcoming events or different things coming up in the season?
Yeah, I'm excited. So in 8 days is our first competition at Springside Chestnut Hill. We're going to be competing there, and then here at Ben Salem the first week of April.